Yeah, 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 yeah. We in the Meth Lab. We in the Meth Lab. Got your host, Big Twin, most underrated podcast on YouTube. We got a special guest. We got D Block, Whispers, Shadow Mob,
No
PK3.
doubt.
You already
No
know.
doubt.
Whispers, how's
That's
everything?
I'm good, man. I'm chilling, man. I just came from the studio, so I gotta go to another studio in
Okay,
a little while. So I'm constantly working.
okay, okay. Yo, Whispers, let the people know where you from.
I'm from the southeast side of the Bronx, like Soundview area, more so that side.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. You already know. And what inspired you to start rapping? What age you started rapping?
Um, I started rapping like I took it serious at 18, but at like 15,
Mm,
16, you know what I'm saying? My brother had wrote something for me, and I asked him to write something for me. It was pretty dope. So like around I was spitting that rhyme for a minute and I ain't really like I was like, yo, I gotta get my own shit, I gotta do my own thing. So at that time, like around 18 is when I really kept it serious and just took it forward from there.
okay, okay, okay. But like, who was you listening to? Who was your biggest inspiration that made you want to rap?
At the time it was Slick Rick, man.
Mm, Slick Rick.
He was,
Yo, salute
he was
Slick
incredible,
Rick.
bro. The storytelling, all that shit, man. He was just wild interesting to me. You know what I mean? And he had the vibe. I mean, there was other rappers too, like Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, you know what I'm saying? But Slick Rick was like the one that really made me want to rap for real.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Slick was one of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? He had his own little style. You know what I'm saying? Nobody sounded, even to this day, nobody sounded like him. Nobody will ever probably sound like him. You know what I mean? Slick was
Right,
that dude.
exactly.
Oh, that's a
Exactly.
fact. Oh, and yo, we heard something, right? We heard this, right? Whispers. You the cousin, right? Of the late Big Pun's wife, Liza Rios.
Yeah, for sure. That's a fact.
Okay. Did she have any influence on you coming into the rap game?
Actually, yeah, when I was younger, man, I actually kind of started out with her. Well, like she put me in the studio, and had me rapping and had me doing my thing and all that. But I was young, I was just like learning. You know what I'm saying? But she was like the first one to throw me in the studio. That's a fact. Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay. Have you ever met Big Pun?
Yeah, for sure. A bunch of
Okay,
times.
okay. Yeah. Salute, salute, salute. Yo,
Hell
I
yeah.
used to see I used to see Pun and all that. Man, he said the Cherry Red 150. That's a fact. I used to see him with a wife beater on, riding and all that with a wife beater on. Fact. Coming down
That's a
Tremont and all
fact.
that with the wife beater on. Facts.
Yup.
You know?
Yup.
Yo, salute to Big Pun. That's a fact.
100%.
Let me ask you this. Did you and Chris Rivers, did y'all ever have a group? You and your cousin Chris? Y'all ever had a group?
Nah, it was never really a group. What it was is like Chris wanted to jump back into music and take it serious. And me, I was doing music, but I was down south doing something else. So my brother was like, yo, what's up, man? You want to take it serious? You want to take a run at it? You know what I mean? And y'all just stick together and help each other out. And that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? So whatever Chris
Mm,
did, I was doing with him. You know what I mean?
right. But what made y'all part ways? Like, what, how
Well,
did
it's
y'all
not
part
really.
ways?
Well, you said, well, there's really no part ways because we was never really a group. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Chris was coming into the game and he still like he was young. You know what I'm saying? So he still needed like some help, some guidance and shit like that. At the end of the day, like
That.
I carry more of the street vibe. Chris ain't really, Chris is not a street dude. You know what I mean? He's a good kid. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I carry more of the street vibe for him, and held it down that way. And as we went and toured, we did our thing. He kind of grew into his own artistry. You know what I'm saying? Where he's at right now, and it's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? He's his own person, and we doing our own thing pretty much. And if I need anything from a verse, whatever, it's always love. And anything from me, it's the same. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right. So you from the BX, right? How
yes.
you ended up with the D block dudes? How you ended up in that circumference?
Well, with that D Block situation, it was me and Chris working at the time. You know what I'm saying? Doing like studio for like songs. We was working on a mixtape actually, and one of Styles like managers, close people had came to the studio to check us out. He was listening to Chris, and then he was listening to some of my music, and he was interested. He was like, "Yo, I want to get down. I want to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I could do to help y'all, I'm down." I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? So you want to bring us the D Block. It's work. Shadow Mob D Block, nigga. I feel Wizardly today, man. Why not, right? Fuck it, look. 1250 on the Vance, and that's a light play. Wizzy married to the streets without the rice ring. My fiend Sonya clean the crib before a light taste. It's cream soda, how it fizzle out your white face. The price depends on the weight like a seafood. We bait and tackle every limb, now you seafood. Any center field, we on top of that. Nigga ran up like he was tough, bet he gon' wobble back. You in a bad position. Fog wall with the snails, tartar for Chanel, cause the palette different. Break the bell, shake the scale with some mathematician. It's documented, never delegate the facts we're spitting. Way back the scene, packed at the tunnel. Say Jack, spin the wheel, the fiend scrap for the bundles. Your preach is a butcher, way I break it down, I speak as a cooker. At your door like I needed some sugar. Check the measurements. Brick wise, yeah, we compressing it. Champagne, color stamp, we call it Evelyn. That's an encore. Double impact, Sean Claude. Max split a nigga, the twins. C63 AMG spinning the bins. Max B, out the speaker here in the wind. Wizardly, pretty nigga fucking your friends or deep throating your mama, that grip stuffed in the Prada. Pretty Bronx nigga, my look is a promo. Send a text and that baby mama be licking the slow-mo. Got a press for the Benny Hannas, that shit is a no-no. Only DC make it wet or get with the go-go. So on. Shadow shit, gold stitched every scar. What's a gift from the guards? Know you waiting on that drug talk. I don't know about that rich kid nigga, but I never seen a plug walk. Horseback on the farm, don't talk back as they arm. Only see Patron, get your mule stacked and be gone. And we inspect your G card. It says here you're a sweetheart. Go ahead and check box Noto. My neck pop auto. You gold plated hollow chain, neck rock homos. You best not show those. Lot of dick eating in the game, pal. That shit poking out your throat, it's insane. Wow, you hugging niggas from the back. Execs got their hands on your lap. Damn, you a grown man. What is that? Fagaless. None of my business don't pertain to where strain and sift counterclockwise like I'm making grits boneless. Blue notes. Yeah, that's my favorite dish. Money counted and counter pottery like I'm making fish. Breathe on them. Have you recruited like we want them. Top pick. Wizzy Iverson changed the league on them. Flex the whole zone. Might have seen me with some legends, but my leverage Ghost wrote a couple cold poems. Nose bone on rotten. We put the tax on them. Could tell they fucked the perception. The shit collapsed on them. Double G's on the scarf. I never sneeze on it. Sachi shaders are art. As I proceed flaunting. Put the press on these pussy niggas. Chill. Invest level 4 in the vest. Ready to drill. This the wizard, only build with the clever. Killer messenger, that's a body, but the spell is forever. Just a remedy. Birds in a box, you know, Kennedy's. Lock corners, I pop Warner, I need them 10 apiece. Fuck a wire, what I inspires the Genevieve. Never glorify, get the fire inside the centerpiece. Takes two to make a thing go right. Code D, take the deal, he gon' sing all night. Swear to God upon your day one. Till that nigga switch the story and you lock you back home like it's A1. Damn, I missed the gangster that died. The game's fuck, I can't believe how you wanks survive.
Now, we had Wizardly 1, first album, Wizardly 1, and now we up to Wizardly Part 2. Now, you got a song on there called Silent Rage. Silent Rage is a deep song. I think that one went over the people's heads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt like giving up on the music business?
Of course. I think everybody has. And that's just in life with anything you do. I'm not saying, well, certain people have more determination than others. You know what I'm saying? Certain people got more drive than others. But in this music game, you start off with a passion, you love it, and then, you know, it's like, even with sports, you play basketball because you love it. You know what I'm saying? And when you get to the NBA, it's all business. So it's like with this, it's all business. And then you realize there's a lot of shady shit going on in here. You know what I'm saying? That the game is wicked. It's dog eat dog, eye for an eye type of shit. And, you know, at the end of the day, it or jade you, it just makes you like dislike this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that definitely had an effect on me. Like, this industry could, there's so much shit I've been through already. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still climbing and growing up in it. So yeah, I've definitely felt that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, just quitting this, like leaving this shit alone. But that's what the song Silent Rage is more so about too. But with that, I also tapped on this artist that's in a situation already that people are dying to get to, but they don't even care about the money. They rather get raped. They rather get fucked. You know what I'm saying? They rather pennies, but they just want to be in the light. That's all they care for, and that's the drug, the fame. You know what I'm saying? The niggas would do anything for shit.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's a fact. And it's a lot of them out there too. You know, you see it all over the social media. You know, it's out there. It's out there heavy too. You know?
Crazy. That's the culture.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. Okay, do you think this Locks versus Dipset battle, you think this is a good comparison? You think this is a good battle? You think they, you know, they put the two right teams together to go at each other? How you feel about that?
To be honest, I think, yeah, I think so. I think so because you gotta look at man. Well, not really cheese, no. It's like I look at it. You got Kiss for Cam, you know what I'm saying, and then you got Styles for Jones. But Jones catalog ain't even as heavy as Styles. And then you can say Sheik and Jewels, but it's like nah, you can't even do that. So it's kind of unfair. But when you look at New York at the time when the mixtapes was popping, it was Dipset, it was D Block, and it was G Unit. But if you look at G Unit right now as a whole, you don't even see them niggas together. So how
That's
you
a
even
fact.
gonna get? You know what I'm saying? You don't even see them niggas making music. Nothing. Dipset is still making music together. You understand? So yeah,
Right,
as
right,
far
right.
as New York, I think that was a proper setup for that. I think it was cool. Because who else you gonna pick if you think about it from New York? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I mean,
So
that's, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you know, the Locks, they got
right.
like great music. Dipset got great music, but I'm not gonna speak on it. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We talk, you know, come on, you know what it is and all that. I'm not even gonna go there because I don't want to sound biased and all that. But you
Right.
already know what it is, you know?
Of
Yeah, I don't want to
course.
sound biased, you know.
100%.
All right, let me ask you this and all that. What's the craziest story that you could ever recall of while being in the rap game? What's like the craziest thing that you ever experienced?
Man. Oh my God. I mean, it's all types of shit. Like, well, I mean, this is a light one. I went to a show. You know what I'm saying? I was at a show with a famous artist, whatever. You know, I ain't gonna say no names or nothing. But we was outside chilling by like the parking lot. We get in the spot. We come out. As soon as we get out, it's like a wild, crazy shootout. You know what I'm saying? Like we get
Mm,
out the spot, it's a mean shootout. And I think that night, like 2, 3 people wound up dying and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
shit was
crazy.
crazy, bro. But that's with hip hop. You know what I mean? They like to correlate violence with hip hop, but at the same time, you don't want to stereotype it and do that. But it is a lot of violence in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right, right, right.
that's
I mean, you
I
know,
mean
it's built off of it.
it's so many crazy stories, but that shit was like crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as we got
Yeah.
out, niggas laughing crazy. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this: has anything ever surprised you? Like, have you ever ran into a situation where you thought things was one way, and then when you actually got into the business, you saw it to be another way?
Oh hell yeah! There's always situations like that. Even meeting certain rappers, you grow up, and I don't like to use the word. Pardon me. I don't like to use the word idol, but we idolize some of these people. You know what I'm saying? And you wind up bumping into them and meeting them, and they total dickheads, straight
That's
assholes.
a fact.
You know what I mean? The ego, like the teapot when that shit is whistling and the top is going crazy. Like these niggas walk around like that. A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? And to me,
Mm,
I don't know if they realize that they still humans. You know what I'm saying? So that's one situation for sure, where it's smoke and mirrors. It's all smoke and mirrors.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, yo, Whispers, we're gonna have to do part two to this. You already know. You already know.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yo,
sir.
this is the Meth Lab. We got Whispers in here. Yo, Whispers, good looking for coming through. You already
Thank
know.
you. You already
And we're
know.
gonna do part two
Appreciate
to
it.
this. You
Sure.
already know.
Not for
I get
sure. Let's
at you in a
do it.
minute. You already.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Yes, sir.